Hello everybody and welcome back to the More Freedom Trucking IROC series. Today we are at North Wilkesboro for this race, and as you'll remember, the drivers in this race, there's only 11 drivers, and they are the 11 winners from last season in the More Freedom series. And let's go through the points real fast. After one race, leading the points right now will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos, last race winner. Second place will be the 33 of ZWTF. Third place will be the 49 of Jetman. Fourth place will be the number 55 of Ida. Fifth place will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Sixth place will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Seventh will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Eighth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Ninth will be the 13 of King of the Aces. 10th will be the 20 of Adam B5000. And rounding out the points will be the number 66 of Syndicate J. You'll recognize all those folks from the More Freedom series, as I said, and all previous race winners, but only 11 drivers. So let's go through qualifying real fast because we are in happy hour. Starting on the pole will be the number 49 of Jetman, and on his outside will be the number 13 of King of the Aces. Starting third will be the 23 of Fuller Than You, and on his outside will be the 55 of Ida. Starting fifth will be the 07 of Douchebaggins, and on his outside will be the 33 of ZWTF. Starting seventh will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos, and on his outside will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Starting ninth will be the number 66 of Syndicate J, and on his outside will be the number 20 of Adam B5000. And starting shotgun on the field will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. So that's your starting lineup here. I think they're getting these cars dialed in, and we're ready to go racing. So let's go racing. Should be a good race here today at North Wilkesboro for this IROC race. We have 40 laps of green flag action today. Maybe there's going to be cautions. We don't know yet. We're going to see how these drivers do on this short track in these identically prepared vehicles. So lead them down to take that green flag will be that number 49 of Jetman. Normally I'd go through the starting lineup, but we just, you know, like it's a very short, very small field. So again, lead them down to take the green flag is going to be the number 49 of Jetman. Down on the inside of behind him is going to be that number 23 of Fuller Than You. Down into the backstretch they go. Fuller looks like he's trying to dive down to the inside of that number 49, but Jetman cuts him off right at the last second going into turn 4. Down the front stretch they go into 1 and 2. Timing and scoring is going to be in normal position where we got our top 10 on the left end. You can see your favorite driver scrolling across the top. And Jetman currently solidifying his position as number 1 right now. Let's see what we got going on through the field. And we have that 07 of Douchebaggins on the inside of the number 13 of King of the Aces. King of the Aces actually started second, so on the outside, it's a tough go on the outside, unless you're the number 55 of Ida, who won at this race last season in the More Freedom series from the outside pole. So we'll see what goes on as the race progresses. And King of the Aces now has stopped the bleeding, so to speak, and has fallen in behind that 07 of Douchebaggins for 4th position. Behind them, racing for 5th and 6th, is going to be the 20 and the 66 and a whole host of others. Ida's trying to get to the front here. You can see that her car is probably faster than that number 40 of Veteran Chaos, but you know, being on the top row is not helping her out at all. Again, Veteran was your last week's winner, so we'll see how he does as the race progresses here. But the 49 of Jetman is still going to be your leader here on lap number 7 of 40. You can see the track is a little bit greasy and slick as they slide up through into 3 and 4, out of turn 2 or turn 4. They'll slide up a little bit, as you can see. So a little bit of a greasy track. We'll see how it goes the rest of the race. And there's the number 40 of Vet, and now Ida did get around that number 40 of Veteran Chaos, and Vet and Syndicate J are fighting for the tail end of the field right now. Jay needs some points here, as he is currently in the last position right now in the points. He definitely could use better points than finishing in the last position, so we'll see. We'll keep an eye on him as the race goes, but see what else we got going on here. Pretty much single file line right now as the race goes. That number 49, a Jetman, has increased his lead over Fuller Than You to about 0.3 of a second. Just a little bit over 0.3 of a second. So he's not gaining much each lap, but we'll see if Fuller's car can get anything for him as the race continues on. But your leader is still going to be that number 49, a Jetman. And just like in the More Freedom series, there are bonus points for leading a lap, leading the most laps, leading at halfway, and starting on the pole. So you will see those 20 bonus points as in the points at the end of the race. So currently right now, Jetman, he has the 5 bonus points for leading a lap, 5 bonus points for starting on the pole. And if it continues the way it is right now, he is probably going to get the 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. Let's see what's going on through the field real fast. Everybody's pretty much remaining in the same position. That number 13 of King of the Aces finally caught up to the back end of the 07 of Douche Baggins. He had fallen back a little bit after DB had gotten down to the inside and made that pass. So we'll see if King of the Aces or DB can make a run here to get around that number 23 of Fuller Than You. Jetman is still gradually extending his lead over the field. Just a couple hundredths of a second per lap. Yeah, so about 100th of a second per lap is looking like what it is right now. But we'll see if DB or King or any of those other drivers have anything, if they can get around that number 23 of Fuller Than You. What we can do, we'll see what happens as the race goes on. We're almost to halfway, so it's been a very, very quiet race as of right now. Back up at the front, your leader's still going to be that 49 of Jetman. DB's gradually sneaking up to the back bumper of the 23. You can see how close he's getting, but it looks like the 13 is now down. Ooh, I thought King of the Aces was going to get down to his inside. DB was catching him, and then he slid up the track right there and basically lost all that progress that he had. So your leader at halfway will be that number 49, a Jetman. So Jetman leads at halfway and is going to get those 5 extra bonus points for leading at halfway. There's one that I always forget about, that is the bonus points. So I know I said the pole, leading a lap, leading at halfway, and leading the most laps. So as of right now, Jetman has 20 bonus points under his belt because he's done all of those. So with those 20 bonus points, he was currently 19 points behind Veteran Chaos. And with Vet being back in 10th position, it looks like there is a possibility. I'm looking at the points real fast. There's a possibility that Jetman is probably going to be the points leader at the end of this race. And I'm guessing DB is going to be in second position if these things continue as it is right now. We'll see if DB can get back to the point where he can get to the back bumper of that 23 and maybe get around him. We'll see if there's anything else going on back here in the back of the field. Everything's pretty much as it remains on track after we got into the single file line. These short tracks are notoriously hard to pass at on the low line, so we'll see if DB has anything, and it looks like he slid up the track again. That opens the door for the number 13 at King of the Aces down the backstretch, but King doesn't have what it takes to get off the turn and get down underneath that 07. That's actually going to allow the number 1. The field's starting to tighten up right now. The number 1 has now caught up to the back of the 13, and it looks like and pretty much everybody else is caught up here. With 10 laps to go, really, this right now is Jetman's race. He has a 0.4 of a second lead right now over the 23 of Fuller Than You. I think Fuller has brought it down a little bit. He now has a 420 lead, 0.420 lead over Fuller Than You. But with 9 laps to go, Fuller's going to have to start making his run, or it's just going to be Jetman's race as he runs away with it. It looks like the 20 has fallen back a little bit right here. The 95 of Zed Brunna, let's see if he can start trying to make a pass underneath that car. With 7 laps to go. Jetman right now cruising, basically cruising around this track. His lead has not grown as much per lap, but it's not going down. So 0.02 of a second. We'll see what it is after this lap updates. Yeah, so it's not growing by the hundredths of a second. It's growing by the thousandths of a second now. So he's not too much faster than Fuller Than You, but he is still faster than Fuller right now. Speaking of fast, your fastest lap on the day will be by the 95 of Zed Brunna at 122.096 miles per hour. And last race winner, that number 40 of Veteran Chaos, currently in 10th position. Not looking good to keep his points lead. So I'm guessing that this is going to allow the 49 of Jetman to take over the points lead as we go into the next race, which will be, again, in another 4 weeks. And with taking the white flag here, As we're coming down, we're going to be taking the checkered flag. Will be that number 49 of Jetman, winning race number 2 here in the More Freedom Trucking IROC series. Will be the number 49 of Jetman, leading from the pole, leading every lap, and taking the win here at North Wilkesboro, and crashing into the wall at the end of pit road. That's something you don't see every day. So thankfully he had already won the race when that happened. But your winner, again, will be that number 49 of Jetman, even though he did hit the end of pit road right there. So let's go through the finishing positions here at North Wilkesboro. Again, your winner is going to be the number 49 of Jetman. Second place will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Third place will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Fourth will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Fifth will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Sixth place will be the number 20 of Adam B. 5000. Seventh will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Eighth will be the 33 of ZWTF. Ninth will be the 55 of Ida. 10th will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. And rounding out the field will be that number 66 of Syndicate J. So I'm guessing based upon 20 bonus points and leading and winning the race, that's going to put Jetman probably your number 1 position overall in the points right now after race number 2 of 7. So 5 races to go after this, and you'll see your points right here. So congratulations to Jetman on winning this race. The next race you will see will be at Bristol for a night race. I was checking the schedule, and you will see the next race, Bristol night race, on August 1st. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Hopefully you have a fantastic day, and we will see you in the next race. Take care.